Okay, now we're moving on to a game that has some corny humor. Maize. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry. Ooh. Ooh, frame rates. Oh, shit. Lots of polygons. Oh, water is this way. Okay. House. Huh. Oh, crouch. Oh, okay. Joysticks, crouch, and A button, and we have a false direction. Okay. Another false direction. Um, okay. A note, lazily scribbled, includes a stock greeting and encourages the reader to enjoy the complimentary snack on the desk. Notes to the reader, mind the boxes, and also says to open the big door and will probably say hello. We'll be back in question mark minutes. Hard as granite, this muffin is most definitely nowhere near fit for consumption. Despite how much you try, all you've done is given yourself a headache. What is that down there? Eh? Trash. Okay. This is a rock you found near an outhouse. You don't know why you have it. It is absolutely mediocre in every way possible. Its name is Chauncey. Alright. Wait, how do you save in this game? Completely useless for shoveling dirt, but helpful if you wanted to tip something over. You immediately think of the wardrobe on the second floor of the farmhouse because you didn't particularly like how it looked at you and would like to ruin its day. Okay. There's one other place, but for now, I have to go get my chicken nuggets. Alright. My entire feast of 6 whole chicken nuggets. There we are. We haven't checked out this location fully yet. It's gonna be blocked by boxes. Yep, okay. Alright. Alright. Your mind explodes with the possible uses of this item, but you settle on key to unlock a nearby farmhouse and never think of any other possibility again. Wait, barn? Blocked off. A nugget in my mouth. Total payment in 30 days, $2.5 billion. An invoice for a commissioned wooden statue. Cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Items on the list include chopping down a large old oak tree, carved statue out of oak tree, and hospital bills for injuries sustained chopping down oak tree. Oh, it is okay. It's 2.5 million. Reindeer. Oh, like John Deere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want a printout of that. Can't really see what's in here though. Night Danger, a Mick Murphy mystery. Having no talent at the genre, the author mistakenly revealed the murderer's identity on the first page and spent the rest of the novel outlining a story about the detective buying a pair of pants. Nice frames. Rancid corn oil. Though the smell is strong enough to overcome a herd of yaks, you can use it to loosen something if you need to remove. For some reason, an image of a gloved hand pops into your head, leading directly to you walking straight into a wall. Despite what the name would suggest, this crate was specifically used to hold a large number of pine cones in order to start a collection. The collection currently sits at 0. This particular plug fits perfectly into the bathroom sink on the first floor of the farmhouse. It is also a talking plug, but due to a bad case of laryngitis, you will never know that. Vigilant as you are when it comes to personal hygiene, the only two things these clippers will do for you are grip something lodged in a wall and give you a 100% tetanus guarantee. That's it. Okay, so I can't. Okay, so that is a one use plug. Something lodged in a wall. Extremely useful for picking a lock, but you mistakenly thought it was a pencil and wrote a very detailed account of your day up to that point and didn't notice there was no ink until a few hours later. Verb. The hell is that? Oh! Much of it can't be read, but the words abject failure appear several times. So does hurt feelings, sentient corn stalks, and why did we do this? Oh God. And he has a shovel. Dude's fixing to bury someone. So they're mandrake roots? Most of them? Place an item, and something stuck in the meat grinder. Smash something perfectly flat with this trusty tool, but remember, you can never unflatten things with this. It is the mallet's greatest weakness. Why are the items color coded? Huh. Well, that's clearly a glitch. What? Stick the muffin in there. Okay. The only thing I can think of that's interactable is the outhouse nail and the door. Ah, okay. For some reason, the first thing that pops in your head is that it would be a good conductor of electricity, possibly a fuse. You are very strange. Maybe more items will be available? I guess I needed the oil in there for something. Found that out by accident. You picked up a CD. Good for you. A new path is open to you. Go to the barn and silo. TCP secret? The barn and silo. An old CD, its label faded, pressed on the first batch of CDs ever created. This brand was notoriously expensive and even more unreliable, making even the greatest of symphonies sound like something a concussed elephant would make while stumbling around a music shop. How can I read so good and bad? here. Open the water. Oh, now it tells you how to run. Vector. Dragging a propane tank. Boxes. I don't know what the install size of this game is, but the download size is 4 gigabytes. And we found something. A book outlining the differences and similarities of corn species across the globe. Several chapters also discuss the color yellow. A few species are circled in red pen, while no, no, no appears in many places across the entire book in blue pen. We have a squat rack, and we have an upward press. A diagram, torn in half, contains very complicated looking equations scribbled in orange pen, a drawing of a person, and a DNA helix. Looks very important. You tried to eat it at first, but you changed your mind when you couldn't find any salt. Am I one of the corn people? Is is that why he keeps insulting the character? There's a pile of something or other you can sweep up with this, but you already knew that. What you didn't know was that this broom is haunted. This will not affect your adventure in any way, as the ghost is currently away on business. Goes to the silo. Where does this go? Oh. 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 A severed hand, perfectly preserved in the glove that encases it. You could come in handy if you could give yourself a hand and find a way to loosen and get that glove off. The first pun was intended, but not the second. A very fashionable fedora worn by a very fashionable person. Due to this, you are not putting it on your head, as you have not earned the right. On the inner tag, the owner wrote his name, Fernando. It took you several hours of staring, but you managed to deduce that the name tag, in fact, belongs to the dead person it was near, and that his name is Fernando. It took you several more hours to notice that the dead person was a lab assistant, and then 5 more minutes to realize you were trying to read the thing upside down the whole time. Lab ass. Then there's boxes blocking me from whatever the hell that thing is. Manufactured about a century ago, this telescope's effective range is the tops of low-hanging trees, possibly because its lenses were put on backwards. Looks like it was used frequently with varying results. You saw something in that sausage grinder that could be removed with these pliers. You know this because you spent an uncomfortable amount of time trying to pull it out with your hands, making no progress whatsoever. Though it's hard to make out, this blueprint looks like it's for the construction of a very large and very poorly planned facility, with a farm situated on top of it. The facility itself is actually set an architectural record for having the largest number of corridors that lead absolutely nowhere. Once you manage to tear away from giving yourself an unending stream of high fives with this hand, you may want to find an actual use for it, and it's not to start another round of high fives. This warped key fob would be useful if you could flatten it back to its original shape. At first you didn't try At first you tried to do this by staring very hard at it. It didn't work, so you set out to find a tool that will do the job much better. This key fob has been smashed so perfectly flat that you can't help but toss it like a frisbee to see how far it goes. You regret your decision immediately. Okay, let's see if we can get in that door now.
You must answer a riddle before you're allowed to enter. A doctor and his son are in a car accident.
No, not that one. Say the one about the guy who hung himself with an ice block. You just gave that one away. Answer this one. What animal walks on 4 legs in the morning?
That one's boring. I'm riddle president today. I get to pick.
Oh, yeah,
that's true.
Why is he president every time?
I've actually been unclear on the election.
Oh, we should have guessed it.
An empty bus pulls up to a stop and 10 people get on. At the next stop, 5 people get off, and twice as many people get on as at the first stop. At the third stop, 25 get off. So, which one of us is named Jim?
Am I Jim?
I thought he was Jim.
No, that's Bill. Where's Bill?
You're Bill.
Oh, that's right.
You may as well enter as we sort this all out. Let's hope you're better than the last one.
Okay.
Oh, and watch out for our brother down there. He's a bit odd.
Bob, I told you to fix this elevator weeks ago. It takes hours for everyone to get in here because of your stupid experiment. Moron. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Don't worry about it. I'll reset the elevator after a few more months of data. We overbought on food pellets and have to get rid of them somehow. Bob. I wanted to eat more pellets. I do feel better after eating something. Oh, crap. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Huh. Whoa. Oh, Flavortown. My God, Bob, what is this? Did you actually have the gall to commission a bronze statue of yourself? It'll cost us a fortune, you narcissistic idiot. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Don't worry. I got a good deal on it. Commission these statues in bulk. Think they really spruce up the facility, especially for the tour. Could be a big moneymaker for us. Bob, you are so very stupid. What about the term classified? Don't you understand? We can't host any tours, moron. Cordially, Ted. And don't think I didn't notice you put one near the farmhouse. Repeat, classified. Put it away, idiot. Cordially, Ted. Bob P. McTavish. I wonder if that's the number of a real chip. A flashy brochure that appears to be part of the proposed tour of the facility, which includes what Bob thought a modern child looked like. Most of the brochure is redacted, except for the walking sentient corn on the front. Oh, okay. We have a painted portrait that needs to be interacted with. Can't even read that. Good for hanging coats, unless it is placed upside down, in which case it is not effective at all. Appears to be a report on the warfare of readiness of the subjects of Project Maize. The report states multiple times that the sentient corn had no discernible method of raising or operating a military firearm and have a habit of taking naps right in the middle of the test. The term abject failure also appears all over the document, a running theme on many reports involving the corn. Ted, exciting news. I got us a huge deal on jumpsuits for the facility. I got thousands in bulk at a fraction of the price. I've already used the savings for some great stuff, Bob. Bob, you idiot, you got a good deal on them because they are completely useless. Nobody can wear them. Cordially, Ted. Made out of a material that looks like it will fall apart at the mere thought of a gentle breeze, this jumpsuit should not be worn by anyone. Damn it. Hiya, Ted. The fish shipment should be arriving today. Could you be a pal and put them in the tanks for me? Thanks, Bob. Bob, you dummy, there are thousands of water tanks here. Do you realize how much feeding these fish will cost? Cordially, Ted. Had to try it, you know. Okay, we got a portrait and a fake panel. The only way this report could sound more triumphant is if trumpets were blared every time it was read. Explains the very promising results after examining one of the new sentient corn stalks, a breed of ruby queen corn that shows high levels of intelligence. It also glosses over the fact that this specimen is somehow female, which was apparently impossible under the genetic protocol the facility used to create them. Oh, okay. This sweaty headband imbues the wearer with the ability to walk at a slightly brisker pace than normal for short periods of time. It's not worth the risk. You gotta check for a deuce. A run-of-the-mill rock with no defining features whatsoever to discern it from the billions of other rocks currently in existence. Its name is Mabel. Try as you might, you are unable to lift this more than 2 times in quick succession, and yet somehow you continue to carry it with you wherever you go. Can't lift 5 pounds? Damn. It's certainly looking like the protagonist is one of the corn people. Okay, so we have a squat rack, punching bag, speed bag, kettlebells, pull-up bar, treadmills, exercise bikes. We have a barbell rack, pad, big old medicine ball. We have a upward press. Why is there no standard press? They're all upward press. Thigh thingy. The abductor. I forgot if it's abductor or if it's the other one. Bunch of dumbbells. The dumbbell might work on the painting. Oh, the dumbbell's not a... It's not an item, it's just... It counts as a document. Let me in there. Let me in. There's something in there. I can't see at all what it is, but there's something in there. Why do I feel like this is going to end up being part of a puzzle later? Dog chew toys. Okay. It's Ward. It is a nondescript children's block adorned with letters and numbers, and you spend a long amount of time trying to figure out which is which. Eventually, you sort it out, but the number 5 still fools you every now and then. A Soviet knockoff of a famous American teddy bear which says a variety of friendly Russian sayings when powered up. Its name is Vladdy, according to the tag. Looks grumpy. What is this? Is this for dogs or for people? Okay. Maybe it's for the corn. Bob, stop playing your stupid games on my computer. It's screwing around with my AI experiments, idiot. Cordially, Ted. %27% more system. 12 basic bytes free. Ready. Holy shit, those are old hard drives. Also, those are ruined because they are open. Is that an Apple III? Can I have it? I want an apple 3. This is like a kettlebell phone. Bob, you disgusting slob, don't you know how to read? Stop eating in here, glutton. Cordially, Ted. As its name suggests, this computer is old. You get a sense that it could use an upgrade, and then you spend several moments trying to figure out what the word upgrade means. Like every model, this Gripatron contains the innate ability to be unable to grasp anything of value with its claws. Bob, you jerk. Put my RAM back where it was. I know you took it and hid it in that stupid spot of yours. Bring it back here. Cordially, Ted. It appears to be an official guidebook for a tour of the research facility. A large portion of text inside has been redacted, but 20 pages are fully dedicated to giant vats, and mostly repeat the refrain that the vats are very large and contain things that should stay in very large vats. Hi, Ted. The latest brochure came back from the press. Take a look. I think it'll really boost the tour. And you'll be happy to know that the most sensitive bits have been redacted. Safety first, Bob. Bob, first, you are an idiot. That brochure is incredibly stupid. Second, for the last time, no tours. Cordially, Ted. Third, if you're going to make this stupid brochure, at least add my name to it. We're co-research heads, remember? As in same title, jerk. Cordially, Ted. Hi, Ted. Really sorry, but the final print has been done and sent off. I'll make doubly sure the next one has your name underneath mine on the front, Bob. Good God, Bob. Do you have the reading comprehension of a 5-year-old? This is a top secret facility. Where did you send those brochures, moron? Cordially, Ted. Hmm. What? Hey, Ted. Notice that you took down the painting in the lobby. Thanks. I had a little blemish on it. No sweat, though. Here's another one. Be a pal and put it up, would you please? Bob. Bob, I'm not putting up another one of your paintings, you self-indulgent louse. For God's sake, how many did you order? Cordially, Ted. And why is my face on that stupid horse? Cordially, Ted. Okay, so the skinny one is Ted, the big one is Bob. So we can go... They both go up. Okay. A military backpack. It can carry lots of things, none of which come to your mind at this particular moment. Bob's favorite screwdriver, used to pry open Bob's secret storage spot. It is completely useless for removing screws, but it makes a nice ping noise when tapped against a metal railing. Bob, you disgusting slob, until you've cleaned up after yourself, I'm blocking your entrance into the bathroom. I'm tired of calling in the hazmat team every week. Moron. Cordially, Ted.
Let us pose another query. If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound?
Interesting conundrum. What kind of tree?
Fir.
Can it talk?
Yes, but only after lunchtime.
Is it wearing a lot of bells?
Some, but not many.
Is it in a glass house?
Naturally.
I have it. It does make a sound, but since it's a tree, it's too stupid to notice.
Correct!
Well done.
A major improvement over the Sketcher 2000, as it features the ability to actually draw lines instead of instructing children to stare at the screen and imagine the drawing in their minds. You feel like using it to draw a large face, owing to your fascination with foreheads. There's a typo on the word fascination. There's supposed to be an S in there. Bob, I don't know how you managed to copy my bathroom key, but good God, how many cheeseburgers do you eat, you slob? The invoice for this incredibly extravagant bathroom calls for marble steps leading up to 2 extravagant toilets and a sink encrusted with gold. Cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Tad left it on Bob's toilet seat with a very pointed statement on financial culpability. So you can face each... Why? Why? No! Alright, time to see if they're enemies or friendlies. A schedule outlining of the work shifts of the entire facility staff. Most noticeable are the shifts for the two founders. They are completely opposite of each other. Okay, so they're not... They're not enemies, they're just hanging out. A memo from the U.S. government, directed to a secret research facility, name of which is redacted. It contains an incomprehensible directive to do something with corn, including an even more incomprehensible sum of money from the budget, the year on the memo, 1983. Okay, that explains the level of computers here. Hey, Ted, just a heads up, I put your RAM right here. This way it gets less dusty, Bob. Look at all this RAM. It has to be at least 6, maybe 7 bytes of RAM. You figure that's the most bytes in any bit of RAM ever, and search for a computer to upgrade it with, not knowing the slightest idea how to do so properly. The old computer has been upgraded. It's not your best work.
What? What are you looking at? Something on Vlad's face? Why you not talk? Do you understand? Understand what Vladdy is saying. Butso boy, you're a big idiot. How you survive by being stupid? Fine, Vladdy help. Ой, грай, со меньой. Huh? What is this on Vlad's back? This makes no sense. All of this is very stupid. So, where we go?
Alright. Prepare to be insulted forever. He squeaks with every step.
We need you to settle a debate on taking naps. Oh my god, what is that?
What is Plant saying?
Is that a... It is. It's a helicopter!
What? Da?
Give me a ride, Mr. Helicopter.
No, give me a ride.
We can all fit, just climb in.
Мой лучший друг, будь собой, поиграй со мной. Читание весело.
What a rude contraption.
Well, if you're just gonna be like that.
Oh, right. We completely forgot. We have a message for you.
It's very important.
You should hit the showers.
What's a shower?
I have no idea.
Vladdy does not like it here.
Can it make him go faster with the headband?
There are too many containers in here. Vladdy does not like it.
Oh. The terrible effort pretty much confirms that you will never ever have a career in drawing portraits. Your dreams have been shattered. How'd you do that? Okay, so he teleports to you.
Vladdy, stay here while you do your stupid things, idiot.
Should be me. It should be me. Surrounded by idiots. Rattle. Underappreciated. Ridiculed. Scorned. Really, what is that? X is not a number. Why is that there? We should have kept one around to ask about that. X's. Ugh. Ridiculous. Much better. Some of my best work. Was it saying something? What was I doing? Ah, yes! Dealing with unwanted guests. did it go? Not here? Ha! Not here. So insulting! How dare it! This insolence will not be tolerated! This one is dangerous. Not like the others. I can see that already. This one has a brain. Must be dealt with.
This.
Who has disturbed me? We are not amused that you have kept us waiting. Has our servant informed you of your task? No, of course not. Imbecile. No matter. One must do things themselves if one would like it done right. Feels like we have been trapped here for an age. Our cowardly captors saw to that, by stopping the righteous light from bathing us in its glory. Of course, we would not expect one such as yourself to understand. But perhaps you are different from the rest. Dare we let ourselves hope that we have finally found our champion? No, likely not. But we would be remiss if we did not at least let you attempt to do something of value. So, we bequeath to you your tasks. Restore energy to this wretched place once again, and raise the rings. Only then will you be worthy of consideration.
Ah, idiot! So you are done being stupid up there. Good. Where we go? This is not good. Too many toys. Children should play with rocks. Will help them understand life.
That wasn't open before.
Useless garbage everywhere! What? Why is that Vladdy's job? What is Vladdy supposed to do? A stupid thing will never work. It is... Huh? Okay. You must be joking. That never worked. Well, that was still stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. West hook 2 valve door. Or door valve.
It's too dark in here. I can't see a thing. Perhaps if we turned around.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. This is a perfectly nice place to stand.
Well, I can't argue with that logic. Neither can I.
You do not look like you know where you are going. This is probably because you are stupid.
Bob, I noticed this flyer and assumed this was your work, so I will remind you, pools are not safe to hold chemical waste. Why did you order one, stupid? The flyer for Paul's Pools and Pest Removal advertises big savings for orders within a 20-mile radius of the shop, along with a free extermination of one pest. The cheapest pool in the flyer has been circled several times in red pen. Bob, you buffoon, why is there a lobby here and what happened to the decontamination room? Hiya, Ted. Pretty sure I told you I did a little rework here. Think this will be a real high traffic spot for the tour. Gonna be a real moneymaker, Bob. Words fail me, idiot. Cordially Ted. And stop it with the statues. Cordially Ted. That's Bob. You took this not because you want to make coffee, but that you heard that coffee machines grant you one wish. After much thought, you wished for coffee. It didn't come true. A brochure for a company whose main goal is to fulfill all of your low to mid-level lobby needs. On the back, one design particular circled in red pen, the cheapest one. The company tagline reads, "Waiting never felt so good." This is quite possibly the worst written book of guidelines in the history of time. None of the guidelines make sense, and the instructional drawings all consist of a stick person running away from a large fire. Bob, I have made this map so our staff can restart the bargain basement reactor you ordered without blowing us all to Kingdom Come. Do me a favor and don't come anywhere near it, moron. Cordially, Ted. Ted, I solved your maze. It took me a little while, but I got it in the end. Bob, how are you this stupid? Did you get your doctorate out of a cereal box? Cordially, Ted. Yeah, I'm missing something. I don't know what. Can I turn her on with the muffin? No. That's Cyrillic. Okay. No answers there. Only place I haven't been.
Yes, keep making Vladdy suffer. It is what you do best, idiot.
I like him. Hiya, Ted. Since this is a highly sensitive area, I added a new security door. No need to thank me. Can't be too careful. Bob. Bob, do you realize that your new security door closes for no reason and locks people inside this very secure area? Stop being cheap and get a door that works, moron. Cordially, Ted. This magic water pipe grants you the power to transport water from one end of it to the other. There will be no reason for you to do this at any point in the adventure, but you will continue to carry it anyway, just in case. Idiot. Created by Pete's Games and Carnival, the design of the loading crane appears to be based off a simple claw game, a fact which excited Bob to no end. Ted, conversely, wasn't too thrilled about it, but was stuck with it anyway after Bob forged his signature on the approval form.
Stupid American garbage.
An instruction manual for building your very own two-man submarine. Since Bob and Ted opted for the budget model, the manual is 800 pages long and mapped out in a fashion that is similar to a choose-your-own adventure novel. Okay, we have a locked toolbox here. You decided to pick this up because you like the direction of the grain in the wood, and that it gives you splinters while holding it from every conceivable angle. Hi, Ted. Just FYI, I brought the acetylene gas tank up to the farm for the annual staff barbecue. Completely corn-free, of course. Bob. Bob, how many times have I told you that we can't have barbecues on the farm? Put it back. We're days behind schedule. And stop joyriding with the tractor, dummy. It's a shame you don't have small hands, as handling this key would be much easier. It looks like a key for a toolbox lock, which could be useful if you can manage to find the fine motor skills needed to operate such a small instrument. For some reason, you feel the urge to break something beautiful with this instead of doing the standard task of hammering a nail. You don't know why you think these things. The cheapest box cutter commercially available. This brand holds the distinction of being the only one that is rendered completely useless after one swipe.
Great. Water. Blood is favorite.
Hey Ted, I upgraded the lifting system so 2 people could use it at once. Our efficiency will nearly double, Bob. Bob, know that I do not say this lightly, but this may well be the absolute worst idea that you've ever had, idiot. Cordially, Ted. Bob, for the last time, stop leaving your junk everywhere. I don't know why you even have a cello case. You don't even own a cello, dummy. Cordially, Ted. Hey, Ted, need this box of knickknacks loaded? Be a pal and move it for me, would you? Bob. Bob, you sloth, I'm not your errand boy. Load it yourself. Cordially, Ted. Oh, a strange box filled with Fabergé eggs.
Why you pick up so much garbage, idiot? Bloody does not understand.
Easily the most expensive lockpick in the world. I bet you don't really care because you have no idea how modern economics work. Oh, right. For reasons known only to you, you are holding a very radioactive fuel rod in your hands, ignoring every known safety procedure for proper containment and storage imaginable.
In there? Oh, Butzo boy. Stupid idiot, making bloody crawl through that thing. What is bloody supposed to do in here? Stupid! Stupid wires everywhere! Why is this stupid? Oh! Why is this stupid thing upside down? Makes no sense! How stupid are these idiots? Maybe if Vladdy gets... Vladdy has to... do this stuff. Boy, grej so menjoj! Hey, idiot! Did that work? Stop being stupid and say something! Fine, Vladdy done anyway. Twój moj luši drug, stupid idiot. Could get nowhere without Vladdy. Vladdy has to do everything. So, now what? Try not to be an idiot in there. It would be very bad. Vladdy stay here. in case you do something stupid.
What? There's no opening or anything. Like, what is the purpose of all of this stuff if you're not supposed to, like, go somewhere through it, or... I don't... What am I supposed to do? Okay. I have to get there somehow? Okay. See, I didn't catch that before. So, how do I get over there? Okay. Now I'm supposed to go somewhere. Okay.
What is this stupid thing?
Bird shit? Oh, bird shit. Okay. This rock has no idea whether it is a rock, a facsimile of a rock, or an amalgamation of many rocks, or a non-rock. By picking it up, you have undone all of its conclusions about the world up until this point. You have named it Wallace.
Again with the crawling? Stanya Veselo. What is Vlade doing here? Is this Vlade's purpose? Crawling and climbing through stupid junk to get more stupid junk? And for what? This stupid garbage? This is useless. No use, no purpose. Just more garbage. Garbage for idiots. Always. Garbage. Hope this garbage worth Vladi's suffering, but already know the answer. No, because it's garbage. What stupid thing is next?
Due to a communication error, this particular control console was designed to be removable from its base. It was lost approximately 60 times during the facility's existence.
So, this is what stupid thing does? Vladdy still think it garbage. Vladdy think you may have problem, idiot. You take too much garbage.
Broke off its door thanks to a shoddy soldering job done immediately after the facility Christmas party. You could probably find another door to fit it onto, just not this one.
That does not sound good. Chitanya Vesilo. Why is this place so stupid? Nothing works. Idiot American machines. Well done, idiot. Breaking it will help. Stupid. You should take that dumb piece, see if you can fix it.
You need to figure out a way to repair this broken gear if you want to raise that giant hook to the sky. The fact that you know nothing about engineering, mechanical repairs, or finding things means that this will probably go very smoothly. Communal Grotto 2. I think I know where that's at. Yep. Up to where they were standing.
Why you always look so stupid, idiot?
Okay. Loading screen. I was caught off guard by that.
It is time Vladdy told you where he is from. Vladdy is from small box, very dark, then stupid idiot brought him out of box, and it was sad. Now, we are here.
Bob, I don't care how good a deal you got. No more lobbies, idiot. Cordially, Ted. Bob, you stupid dummy. Why you commissioned that artist to make these maps is beyond me. They are unreadable. Everyone is getting lost down here. Cordially, Ted. After an unexpected hit, the maligned author was forced to write a sequel. This time, he saved everyone the trouble of reading the book altogether and revealed the killer on the back flap. The novel actually chronicles the detective's struggle to return a pair of defective pants. Okay. You were mistakenly trying to pick up something else, but now you are in possession of an entire water cooler. You are too stubborn to put it down, so you're going to find a use for it, carrying it everywhere you go. You didn't even empty out the water. My God, Bob, what is this? There's no way in any conceivable universe that we can turn this facility into a resort. Stop it, you dummy. Cordially, Ted. A very slick-looking proposal to rework the facility into a high-end theme park and casino resort has lots of pleasing-looking graphs pointing upwards. So you know for sure that's a good idea. Some notable attractions include Vatland, Genetics Kingdom, and Kitchen. You mistakenly thought this was a blue marker, but you don't want to put it back down unless you hurt his feelings. Instead, you will draw a face on something with it because you know it likes to do that. A stupid. Hurtful.
I really think we took a wrong turn somewhere.
An excellent conclusion. Yes, quite. So, what do we do?
Well, naturally, if we take as many wrong turns as we possibly can, we will eventually make a right one.
Of course. Brilliant.
And if not, we'll take a
Why
nap.
does Vladdy
You
always
read
have
my
to say
mind.
things? Idiot says nothing. Ever.
Giving up on the Corn's ability to be weaponized on any level, the scientists attempted to see if they could be of any use in the general workplace. They weren't, opting to take naps instead. However, the Corn did display a fondness for stacking orange boxes, which they did so every chance they could, the goal of which seeming to be directing the researchers to do what they wanted. Now this is a rock that knows its place in the world, unquestioning, unwavering, happy, and basking in its complete and utter rockiness. You have named it Shelby. Hiya, Ted. Since you're so worried about security, I did you a favor and beefed up the doors to your room. You're absolutely welcome, Bob. Bob, you jerk, I can't even get into my room because of these stupid discount security measures. Fix it. I'm sick of sleeping in the grotto. Cordially, Ted. This is absolutely positively the sturdiest box you will ever find, except for the one you see immediately after you pick up this one. You now have what is known as boxer's remorse. So, Bob, what do you think of this? See what you have driven me to? Jerk. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. This is great. Really excited to see you get into the spirit of things. Added one of mine so we can be side by side. Really think it balances the space well, Bob. Oh, wow. Wow, what a jackass. Bob, where is that idiot Fernando hiding? I told him to refill the coffee trolley with Ronca weeks ago. If you find him, put him to work and do some yourself, buffoon. Cordially, Ted.
You take so many useless things, idiot.
You'd think this particular plastic plant was perfect if not for the garish pot it was attached to. You have an unnatural hatred for clay pots of every size, shape, and color. You could have taken a much lighter ball for this particular task, but that would have required a grasp of logic that you don't really have. It appears to be the only thing Fernando, the founder's assistant, put any effort into aside from shredding important documents and wearing fancy fedoras and gloves. It's a very poor plan involving jumper cables, a strange lightning rod, and somehow turning into an all-powerful god. Notes read that the stupid corn told me their secret, and Bob and Ted will be my assistants now. A peculiar book on how to be an assistant in the workplace whose end appears to be to do as little work as possible. Chapters include How to Shred Everything, an intro into hiding in the office, and shifting blame to the intern. A peculiar book on how to be an assistant in the workplace whose end appears... Oh. The final page consists of 6 appointments. 9 a.m. Do nothing. 11 a.m. Pick up new fedora and glove. Noon. Torture stupid corn for amusement. 3 p.m. Hide to avoid work. 5:45. Torture corn. 6 p.m. Initiate master plan. Hey Fernando, could you be a pal and place the tour brochures across the facility? There's only a few hundred, so you'll be able to do that in no time flat. Bob. Fernando, you cretin. Ignore that idiot Bob's request. What you really need to do is sort the samples in the genetics lab from least reactive to most, so go do it. Cordially, Ted. Hey Fernando, got a more important job for you than that. Need the statue directly above you moved about an inch or so. Scaffolding's already set up, so you'll finish it in about an hour or so. Thanks. Fernando, you lazy oaf, don't touch that statue. We don't need yet another insurance claim. Instead, go to the second floor of the barn and observe the corn's behavior in their habitat for several days. Cordially, Ted. And don't move a muscle. That'll throw the data off. Cordially, Ted. Hi, Fernando. Don't worry about that observation stuff. The corn will take their own notes. Really need you to hang about a few dozen new paintings that just came in. Be a pal and set that up, would you? Please, thanks, Bob. Fernando, you twit, don't lift a finger for those paintings. Instead, use this pen draft a letter for me. Little punctuation error there. Dear Bob, you are a nitwit and an idiot. Cordially, Ted. Cordially, Ted. Bought in bulk and commissioned in a variety of materials, Bob seems to have ordered more statues that can possibly be fit inside the facility. Due to this, a statue storage fee is also included. He did, indeed, get a discount, but the cost is so outlandish in the first place that the missing zero is barely noticeable. Used marker to draw the worst face in the world. It appears she took drawing lessons from a leather couch. Somehow your artistic skills have become worse in the short time between this effort and your Sketcher 3000 drawing. If you try to determine if the face you've drawn is happy, angry, or asking yourself why it was brought into being to suffer such horrible torment, you eventually settle on smiling. Bob bought these to help maintain the large number of plants that decorate the facility. The small fact that they were all plastic and didn't need any maintenance didn't deter him in the least. By freeing this plastic plant from its potted prison, you managed to trigger a dramatic series of events that led you to obtain a trimmed plastic plant. These events included reaching out to grab the trimmed plastic plant, picking up the trimmed plastic plant with your right hand, and wondering why you did all of this in the first place. Capuchin treats? Bob mistakenly thought that a capuchin was another word for delicacy and ordered thousands of boxes to snack on. Well, when he was told that the snacks were in fact for monkeys, he ate them anyway. It's a small navigational chart of the Pacific Ocean with a very peculiar course plotted from the United States to an island in the middle of the ocean. The course is more in common with the movement of a small fly than any nautical vessel. It's apparently part of Operation Subaquanium Evadere, but owing to your poor understanding of all languages, you mistakenly think that it's a chain restaurant specializing in Italian cuisine. Oh my god. Fuck off! An NES with an N64 cartridge to the top with an Atari 2600 controller. Fuck off! Oh man. You could have made it worse by having like a laptop power supply on it.
They suffer much in this place, and stupid idiot does not even blink. That does not sound good.
Aha! I finally found you! You've fallen into my clutches, just like all the others. I must say I'm quite disappointed. I thought you were more clever, more interesting. But no matter. Now, your suffering will be so incomprehensible that your small mind will break.
Stupid plant, why is your face like that?
But what is that?
Your stupid face is very bad. Dumb plant. Is that on purpose?
Shut up, you mean furry stupid! How dare you! I am the pinnacle of my race! You will pay for this insult. Let me just... Ow!
What's up, boy?
Chief! If biting is cheating, I win by default. Ha 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 ha! Your plans have been foiled by my plans, which are better than yours, you dummy! Ha 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 ha! And I am most certainly not retreating. Ha 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 ha!
You know, this place is filled with idiots.
Wait, I just got the reactor one? Written entirely in blue pen, in perfectly sized paragraphs, is the most depressing diary known to man. Highlights include many thoughts on optimal stock organization, regrets on his partnership with Bob, and sadness that his own project, an experimental AI program, couldn't get funded. A lab report outlining further tests on the facility's breakthrough test subject, the famed female Ruby Queen Corn, much more concerning than the last one as it uses phrases like can't be controlled, the corn follow her, and much too British. Recommends sequestering subject as soon as possible until further notice. And it's an old newspaper clipping that shows a very young Bob and Ted winning a science award for an artificial intelligence prototype. Judging by their demeanor, their partnership hasn't changed much since then. The article notably praises the display's slick presentation, spearheaded by Bob, and completely ignores the sciencey parts, which Ted did on his own. A cheap knockoff of a well-known decaf coffee brand, Ronca is unique in that it doesn't taste like coffee whatsoever. Instead, the makers went for the taste and texture of an old boot. It's the only thing that the facility's coffee trolley delivers. This is a candle holder carving of Dave, the legendary unicorn brought to life by a hungover demigod. This magical creature possessed near infinite foresight and a complete lack of spatial awareness. It fell to its death immediately after it was created. An autobiographical play about the story of an albino cornstalk's quest to destroy something called flesh bags. The story has several continuity problems, and the choreography makes absolutely no sense unless the dancers gain the ability to transform into a quantum state and teleport from one motion to the other. Maybe it was the smell, maybe it was the way the light caught the plastic, but something about this particular garbage-filled bag caught your eye and will never let go. You will carry it with you always. You vaguely remember a ladder you spotted earlier in Westhook 2 that you could access with the help of the stepladder. You note that your observation happened either a few moments ago or several centuries ago, because you have little to no concept of linear time.
Collecting all of this garbage will not make you less stupid, idiot.
Bob was so enamored with this popcorn brand and its mascot that he framed a number of his favorite advertisements and placed them all over the facility. They were removed immediately by staff. Bob, I don't care how much you love this third-rate popcorn. Stop framing ads and hanging them here. It's stupid. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Just to let you know, I spilled soda on some of your things and put them in here to dry out. Nothing serious, just some old moldy photos and papers in your important pile. Sorry, Bob. Bob, I hate you so much. Cordially, Ted. If you ask nicely, Vladdy can fix the door, but... Wait. You figure that this glue may come in useful at some point once you finally manage to unstick your head from your shoulder.
Why does Bloody have to fixing everything? When is it idiot's turn? Bloody not even sure what to fix. Is Bloody supposed to hit stupid American garbage built by idiots?
Okay, so... This way, through here, to the left and up.
Bloody glad he cannot smell. It would be worse than garbage here.
You're not really sure if this particular rock is a rock at all or simply a very cleverly colored sponge. You have named it Jarvis. You like the exotic red and white pattern of this interesting item, which is why you picked it up. It never occurs to you that you might be able to use it to float in the water, so you just wear it like a bracelet. Alright. So I gotta cut it here for time. So I'm going to approach this building. And I don't know...
Lady still does not like this place.
So I don't know how it saves, but... Well, there's a chapter select? Okay. So we're on the tractor incident. Okay. Finish the game in under 2 hours in one session? Oh, wow. Okay. So, 150 points for speed running. Collect all folio items. Okay. All right. Oh, looks like we might have some at least 2 other runs potentially. And we have 5 more. I'm going to assume main game like story achievements. Okay. Well, till next time. Ciao.